Okay, this video is going to teach you how to work with the site Sendspace.com, which I use for storing audio and sending links to players, people that are downloading our music. And I'm going to start with iTunes and go from there to loading up the music onto Sendspace. And I'll just walk through a number of different things. Make sure your video is maximized if you need it to be, and HD will give you a little more higher definition. So I have a playlist here called Rubber Soul Reference in iTunes, and I want to send all of these songs to the musicians in my band to practice. So what I need to do is, first of all, make sure that you've got an artist and an album name in there. So what you do is you select them all and you go Control-I, and then it'll say, are you sure you want to edit information from multiple items? You say yes. And then you'd fill in at least the artist and the album, and that will organize it in the iTunes folder so that you can find it for uploading. So if there was nothing there, I would be putting in Acoustic Rubber Soul and see it filled it in for me. And what it's going to do is it's going to title everything in that list that I selected, so I don't have to go through and do them one at a time. It's a really quick way to title all of the MP3s that are in a playlist quickly. Boom, it's done. Now, if you want to find where these files are located, where the MP3s are located, rather, if you just right-click on one of the files and say Get Info, this will come up down here where it says Where. You'll see the directory file path to get to that file. See, it says wait.wave. Now, we want to send them MP3s. We don't want to send them WAV files. So I'm going to need to convert all of these. So once again, you select everything in the playlist by, if you don't know how to do that, you click the top file, hold down the Shift key, and then click all the way down at number 12, and that'll select everything. And then you right-click again, and then you see it says Create MP3 Version. You do that. I've already created an MP3 version. Excuse my stuttering. So I know that I've already done this, but if you haven't done it, do that. Okay, now we want to get to the folder. So if you remember, we double-click here where it says Get Info. You can do that, or you can say Show in Windows Explorer. That will open that folder right up. Show. So you once again you right-click on the file and Show in Windows Explorer. Boom, there we are. So we've got the folder ready when we need it for the uploading to sendspace.com. So I'm going to get iTunes out of the way. And another thing too is we're just going to be uploading MP3s. So if we wanted to organize that, we click on Type. It puts all the MP3s, boom, right there, ready to go. And it looks like I have some duplicates, which is not a good deal. So I'm going to quickly erase these duplicates by holding down the Control key and clicking on them, the ones that are duplicates right through here, because we don't want that to take up extra space on the hard drive. So there we go. And then if I right-click on one of them, it'll say Delete. Yes, I want to delete. So we're going over here. We're going to open up Sendspace.com. I'm going to assume you have the login for strings attached. And I'll log on here. See if I can remember. Okay, I'm logged in. And if I need to upload, I just click on Upload right here. Boom. And the uploading I recommend is down here where it says Multiple File Uploader. Actually, no, don't do that one. This one down here, Non-Flash. So you have to go to the next page, Non-Flash Multiple Uploader. And then you select your file. And now what you do is you select it. And this is how you find music in iTunes. You go. Now I know that my music is stored in the audio video here. Then I click My Music. I'm going to list details. I'm going to click on Name, Current iTunes folder. Okay, and then go by name again. if we go back to iTunes, we'll see that the artist is Will Taylor and strings attached. So we go back here where we're selecting the folder. You can put in W to get you to the Will Taylor section. Will Taylor and strings attached right here. That should be the right one. And it was called Acoustic Rubber Soul. There's Acoustic Rubber Soul. And then look over here, I'm going to upload weight. And I'm making sure that it's an MP3 format. See right here? Okay, so you can load up to 5 files that way, and then you want to select the folder. In this case, I already established a folder called Acoustic Rubber Soul right there. So that conveniently places the files in the Acoustic Rubber Soul folder. Now, if I needed to create a folder, how do you do that? Click on My Files right here, and over here to the right, it says New Folder. Click that. Go in here, type in the name of the folder, and click Create. You've got your folder. Let's see, what else do I need to show you? Now, if I want to send the contents of that folder to a musician, let's say I want to send the Rubber Soul files to somebody, anybody. I click My Files, then I go to this deal right here, Folder, pull down to let's say it was Acoustic Rubber Soul. They're in alphabetical order, as you can see. Acoustic Rubber Soul, that takes me to the folder. Then here it says Folder, Acoustic Rubber Soul Folder Options. Click that. And you want to click not private, but shared. Okay, now down here it says link. So I'm going to select this link by right-clicking on it and then going copy shortcut. Now that is the link I'm going to send to the musicians or anybody that needs to download the music in this folder. So if I put that link up here in the location bar, this is what it looks like to the musicians. Okay, see, you can see all the files are nicely organized. There's a little download link for them to download, and everything is there, ready for them to do it. Now, another thing you can do if you want to upload, if you want to drag and drop with your upload, you click Upload, go down here to the multiple file uploader. I believe this works. Let me see. Here's the Acoustic Rubber Soul. Okay, that doesn't work. So, okay, my bad. Okay, I thought there was a drag and drop. I think that covers everything. And if you want to send, let's just say if you want to send one file, how do we do that? We'll cover that real quick. Click My Files. Navigate to whatever file you want. Let's say I'll go to Real Life. And here is a zip file. I clicked on the file name right here. Click. And if I scroll down, here is the direct link. I can right-click on that, copy shortcut, paste that link in an email to any musician who wants it. You can also click this Send to Recipient. If you want to do it that way, that's fine too, right here. And you put in the recipient's email, and then you click Send File, Download Links. So that covers sending music, uploading music to Sendspace.com.